Hey guys, it's Carrie. Just wanted to do a quick introduction to this video and a quick review. So this is a doll I'm customizing for sort of a gothic themed collection I'm putting together for a convention that I'll be showing at the Mad Monster Party in Rock Hill, South Carolina in March 2017. So the look I'm going for with this doll is Elvira, the Mistress of the Dark. So I'm using a face of a CA Cupid Monster High doll, and the body is actually a Spectra Vondergeist. I'm using the Spectra Vondergeist body because the operetta has the black hands, and I didn't want to use those for this particular doll. So I recently discovered Blitsy.com, which is a site that sells art supplies as well as planners and planning supplies, and it's a really cute site. I experienced really great customer service with them when I purchased my planner for 2017. So I'm not in any way affiliated with them or being paid to say this in any way, of course. I just wanted to mention that as a side note. So the customer service was so great. I had such a good experience that I made a second purchase because they had these beautiful watercolor sets by Prima Marketing. And I thought that I'd give them a try and do a review for you guys as well. So as you may know, I typically use Derwent watercolor pencils along with some Faber Castell and some Caran d'Ache, but mainly Derwent watercolors. And with those, they work excellent for me, so there really was no reason for me to purchase anything else, but these particular sets had some really beautiful color combinations, so I thought I'd give them a try. The set that I'm using here is the Vintage Lover set, and for this doll I was going to try to use the number 144 and the number 133. The 144 is a lovely violet color, and the 133 is a beautiful lavender, sort of vintage looking color. Eventually, I have to say, I actually abandoned these pencils, and you'll see that I ended up using Derwent watercolor pencils for the most part, the purple ones instead of the violet and lavender from this set, unfortunately, because I was having a really difficult time layering and really had a lot of trouble getting the color to show up. So while I wouldn't necessarily recommend them for face-ups, the colors were really beautiful when I tested them on paper, and I'll definitely use them for other products. So for the sake of this review, I'll tell you a couple of the other points about the pencils. So the great points were that they come in a really nice tin, and they have a really nice feel to them as far as the pencil coating or paint on the outside of the pencil. And the wood casing seemed very the lead seemed very centered in the casing. They sharpened nicely in the way that the casing was very clean. There wasn't like chipping or breakage, so they did really well. So the point that I'm trying to make is that the quality is really good. Like I said, when I painted with these colors on paper, the colors are very vibrant and beautiful and had unique shades. The not so great points were that they didn't work very well on customizing dolls, which is the biggest downside for me, but of course that's not what they're marketed for. They're not made for working on vinyl, they're made for working on paper, so it's really not fair for me to say that they're bad for that or bad pencils in any way. So while they have a nice feel to the casing, like I mentioned, they're actually a little thicker than other watercolor pencils, and they had they weren't that comfortable in my hand. Also, they didn't fit in the regular size opening of my pencil sharpeners, so I had to use the larger opening, so it gave it a shorter point. So that was kind of odd and kind of a bummer. I don't know if they sell a particular pencil sharpener for that or not. I'd have to look into it, but you shouldn't have to buy another pencil sharpener to fit a particular pencil. So that was kind of a bummer that they were an odd size. So anyway, that's my little review of the Prima watercolor pencils. I hope it was helpful. I'll have a link to purchase the pencils in the description box below, as well as a link to Blitsy.com, and my supply list also is down below. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions I can help you with. If you like this video, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and even if you would subscribe, that would be great so you can catch future videos. If you hit the little bell, you'll get notifications. And thank you so much for watching. You guys are so great, and I love all your comments. I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.